Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. The title for today's video is What is the Rule of 7? Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there, before we get into today's topic, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to turn on the notifications, they're very important. Today's topic, what is the rule of 7? Just before I get into today's topic, I just want to do something quickly that I used to do, and I'm going to go back to doing that, and that's giving a shout out to some of my recent subscribers. So here are some of the recent subscribers: Carlos Felipe Franca de Fonseca, hope that pronunciation's okay, thank you for subscribing. Life Questions, thank you for subscribing. Kent Gonzalez, thank you for subscribing. Okay, back into the video. So the rule of 7 was developed by Dr. Jeffrey Lant. This is Dr. Jeffrey Lant. He's a marketing guru. He's written 67 books. I think he's about 71 years old now. And in one of his books, he proposed this theory whereby a marketing business or any business needs to make contact with a prospect, that's a potential customer, 7 times during 18 months for them to enter the consciousness of that potential customer, and then obviously with a view to them purchasing products or services. So that's 7 contact points within 18 months. And when he was developing that theory, that could be contextualized against traditional advertising, posters, newspaper advertising. So that was very much when he developed the theory, the rule of 7. We used to discuss that when I worked in marketing agencies, advertising agencies and direct marketing agencies. And at the time, I don't think we really remembered who had created that theory, but it's Dr. Jeffrey Lant, and that's that gentleman there. I will put his website, because he's still active in the marketing arena. I'll put his website in the description so you can follow up there and read more if you want to. What does that mean for your marketing business? The marketing has changed. There are more online marketing channels now. So on my channel, you hear me talk about obviously B2B marketing with a focus on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, for example. But there are other platforms, as you're aware of: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, etc., used by different people in different sectors. But the relevance is, instead of it taking 18 months for a prospective lead, potential customer or prospect to consume 7 pieces of communication from you, it can be done in a much shorter time. So those pieces of those interactions with your brand, your organization, could be pieces of content. So they could be videos. So a prospect a lead or a prospect could watch 7 videos from your company, from your organization. They could read 7 blog posts, and they could do this over the course of a weekend. So the traditional sales funnel, and I'll put an image of the sales funnel on screen now. Traditional sales funnel, whereby you're initially attracting interest and people are just promoting awareness of your business, your products and services, and then they move down to the consideration stage, and then the final stage is when they are making a decision about whether they're buying your products and services or competitors. You can move all the way down that funnel, and just remember that's a notional funnel. People can travel any way they like down the funnel and get to the decision making stage. You can do that with the online environment, you can do that in a relatively short space of time. So instead of 18 months that Dr. Jeffrey Lant was talking about, that could happen over the course of a weekend or a few days. And this is the beauty of marketing in the online environment: videos, blog posts, podcast episodes, even visual posts on platforms like Instagram, and that includes Instagram Reels and sort of TikToks and so on. They can help you get to the consciousness and consideration stage of your prospect in a short space of time. So it's vital that you have a coherent content marketing strategy. And if you're B2B, I suggest that's on LinkedIn, that's on Twitter, that's on YouTube. And I've made lots of videos about all of those platforms. So please feel free to watch those. But consistency is the key. And what will happen is your prospects will find your content because they're searching for something. So they might, for one of my, some of my most searched videos are relating to LinkedIn. So let me just go to home and then show you my LinkedIn playlist. So the LinkedIn advice for B2B businesses. People may search for LinkedIn Sales Navigator, how to increase company page followers. Is LinkedIn Learning worth it? That's how they find my content. And for the most part, those people who are not already subscribers or viewers of this channel, that's how they'll find my content, by searching for something. And then when they do, they might start to consume other pieces of content. And I know from tracking all of the incoming new clients that we have, I always ask them, well, how did you first hear about Mike Pitt or Marketing Fundamentals, my company? How did you first hear about us? And they'll say, well, we search for a particular problem or a review, because the review is quite, it's a very popular playlist as well. I'm just scrolling for that playlist of reviews. So there are business courses reviewed in there. They were looking for a review, found my video review of a particular course, and then started to consume pieces of content. And then after that, they must have obviously reached the 7 contact points and decided, we want to work with this guy, we want to work with his company because of what he's done with this review, or what he's done in teaching and being with the educational videos that he's made on LinkedIn or on other aspects of social media. So that includes obviously Twitter, YouTube, how to build an audience, lots of different, and other platforms like Telegram. So because of the videos I've made, the content I've made on YouTube, but also on my company website, marketingfundamentals.com, there's more than enough opportunity for new prospects, new leads to find 7 pieces of communication. So have the 7 contact points with my company and my organization, and then decide, okay, we want to work with Mike, we want to work with Marketing Fundamentals Limited. So my advice to you is to ensure that you're being consistent with your content marketing, and you're distributing your pieces of content, value-added content, in a way that is accessible and searchable, so that your leads and prospects can find you and can move through that sales funnel quickly and make a decision to contact you. Hope this has been useful. It was nice for me to revisit the whole idea of a rule of 7, because we used to talk about that years ago. And then I've given you the references for Dr. Jeffrey Lant. Start to apply this to your business. Be consistent. Put your content, your value-added content, into the circulation so that leads and prospects consume that and then come to you and decide to work with you. Hope this discussion has been useful to you. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you've liked this video, give me a like. Click on one of the 2 screenshots, thumbnails to watch another video. I look forward to speaking to you next time. And if you haven't subscribed already, thanks. Until the next time, bye-bye.